Okay, y'all. Okay, second time's a charm. Okay, so those of you guys that didn't see the video that I had at the beginning, I will give you all the video. So this week, I'm going to kind of give you all a briefing about what this is going to look like every week. So this is the first week. It's 6 weeks of training. So every week I'm going to have a different topic. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to watch a video. If you didn't see the video, I'll send y'all that right after this. If you're watching the replay, please make it a priority to get here because it's really important. So we're going to start off kind of with the topic for this week. So the topic is making the time. So I don't know if you all know about my story or had any type of thing with my story, if y'all know. So whenever I started this business, I had 5 part-time jobs. So I was working as a Zumba instructor, I was working as a zipline instructor, I was in nursing school, I was a server, all this stuff. And a major challenge for me getting started was finding the time. And so I would highly suggest, if you haven't already done this, because this is in the boot camp, I'm going to grab mine right now, is investing in an hourly planner. Okay, if you guys don't have an hourly planner, get a piece of paper, write down from like the hour you get up, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, till the time you go to bed at night. It is so important. So this is what mine looks like. The brand is Erin Condren. They're kind of pricey, but I use it every single day. And it's, you know, people ask me like, how are you able to like run this business and go to school and have a social life and all that? This is the number one thing that has helped me. I really like the design in here as well. So this is like a few months out, but it has from like 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. As you guys can see on the bottom, it's got a lot of really cool things. I just really like the layout on this, but I know like Walmart has some, Office Depot has some. But whenever I first started, I just took a piece of paper and just make it hourly. So this business is going to pay like a business if you treat it like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay like a hobby. So some ideas to schedule your, just like you would a regular job. You know, scheduling some time like, oh, this hour I'm going to make posts and I'm going to send a message to these people. Or, you know, this hour I'm spending time with Caitlin talking about my game plan for the month, or however you want to do it. But as you move forward and as you build a team and as you get customers, you're going to be in different places. So setting that good foundation now is going to be really important. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to do a quick exercise. Those of you guys that are watching the replay, I want you all to do this too. So we're going to close our eyes real quick. And I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out. We're going to do one more. Okay. And I want you to keep your eyes closed. And I want you to think about yourself in 5 years. Okay? What are you doing? How old are you? What do you look like? Do you have some wrinkles? Is your hair long? Do you have a purple streak? Maybe a mohawk? What do you look like? What are you wearing? Where are you? Are you in a big city like New York? Are you on the country? Maybe you're at a beach. Maybe you're just driving in a car. And I want you to think about who you're with. Who are some great people in your life that build you up and that make you feel great? Who are those people? And last thing, I want you to really think and feel about what you feel. Do you feel happy? Do you Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel like doing what you're supposed to be doing? Do you feel like you're contributing? Do you feel like you're helping people? Do you feel excited about the next 5 years of your life? And I want you to think about that person, embody that person, because that person in 5 years is really, truly who you are. Okay, I want everybody to open their eyes. Okay, so that exercise, what I want you guys all to do is to write that down. Write that down in detail, what that is. Because when things start to creep in, when you think, oh, is this worth it? Oh, should I put this extra 15 minutes in? Should I put this extra hour into my business? Of course you do. Because your dreams and yourself 5 years from now is going to thank you so much for making the time. Okay, so make the time now, make the commitment now, because this business can get you wherever you want to go. It can, if you want to live on the top of the Empire State Building, like, I don't know that, but you can pretty much do whatever you want to do in this business. Okay, so, and just giving you the freedom to dream. How many people today do not have the permission or even the brain cell to dream? And you have that opportunity now to build and to create the wildest dreams that you've ever want to do, and have that and know that it's totally available to you if you put in the work. Okay. And what I mean by put in the work, a lot of people ask me this. What do you mean by put in the work? Like, I don't know what to do. So many times we let fear get in the way of us. So, the Nike brand, it says, just do it, right? Just do it. In the boot camp training, we have messages to send, we have posts to make, we have all these things. And what I see, and I don't want this to happen to any of you guys, but what I see sometimes is people have all the resources in the world, but still aren't able to enroll their first 4 customers, or aren't able to do all those things. And really, it's not because of the system, it's because they're afraid. They're afraid to reach out to people. And I'm not saying reach out, there's going to be people that are going to tell you no. So if you just reach out to 3 people, okay, maybe one of them will say yes, but that's part of the process, right? So just know that anything that you want is totally, totally available to you. You just have to put in the work. So talking a little bit about whenever I promoted to Emerald, when I had my jaw surgery, never once did I ever think maybe this could happen. Never once during that time did I think, oh my gosh, I'm afraid of what this girl is going to think of me. We all have that fear, but having that so ingrained in my mind that, oh, okay, if she does say no, I'm just going to ask someone else. There's a million and bazillion trillion people in the world. Someone's going to say yes to you. And with social media, all of y'all have social media. So there should be no reason why you aren't getting your customers, So my biggest thing is, when that fear creeps in, I want you to think about that person 5 years from now, and think about your dreams. Are your dreams worth it? Of course they are. And the only way you're going to be able to grow and to progress is to do things that are scary. I was so freaking scared whenever I first started. My first party, nobody came. And I was so upset. I was like, man, nobody's supporting me in this. Oh my gosh, like, I have such these high dreams and these high ambitions, and nobody is supporting me. And a lot of people at that point would have quit. But the reason why I'm at where I am now, and the reason why I paid for my car in cash, and the reason why I'm paying for college in cash, is because I don't give up. I don't give up. And that's my biggest, hugest thing. If you want anything, you can't give up. Every day, you got to be consistent. And if you have those off days, don't let it last for more than a day. Okay? So I'm going to give you all some action steps for this week. So some things to kind of get the ball moving, and just to give you all a place to go for this coming week. And I want to thank you all for hopping on. I like spent basically the whole first half of this, like none of you guys could hear me. So thank you, Mia, for texting me. Okay, so the first thing I want you all to do is to post about this meeting or training on Instagram, Facebook, on your story. Okay, so you can either share about now or after this of just a selfie with you, you know, in your headphones, or you sitting on the couch, or whatever you want to do. And I want you to say, I just had a business meeting I just had a work meeting from my phone. I'm so thankful. All you gotta say. But that's so important that you show people how easy this is and how simple this is, and that you can do it from anywhere. Okay, so that's number one, the action step number one. Number two is to go live. And I want you to do that either on Facebook or Instagram. And I want you to talk about or try a product in your kit. So I know all of you guys have heard this from me by now, is that you are a product of the products. If you don't try and use at least one of these, it's going to be so hard for people to trust you. Okay, so if you want to try the product really quick, and then after you try it, go live and talk about what you liked about it, that's totally fine. Like, give a review, be honest. If you want to try it while you're live, totally do that too. There's a ton of different products in your kit. There's the greens, there's the wrap, there's the keto energy, there's a defining gel, there's the coffee. Like, get creative with it. Talk about why you're excited about it. Talk about what you're going to use it for. Talk about after you try it, like, talk about how it tastes or how it feels or who you think would really like this. So talk about that, and that's going to be huge. The third thing I want you guys to do is, like I said, every week for your first 6 weeks, we're going to be having this every Monday. Okay. Next week, my biggest challenge for you all, biggest encouragement, is to get someone else on this. Every week, I expect you all to have at least one new person on this newbie circle. Okay. And if you need help enrolling a distributor, closing, we like to call it, if you need help with any of that, please, please, please text me, call me. I can do a 3-way. If you have someone watch the video and they're like, oh, I have some questions, call upon me. That's why I'm here. But as this group grows, you're going to be having this for your first 6 weeks. And after your 6 weeks, you're going to spread your little butterfly wings and you're going to be hosting them on your own. So again, topics can be anything that you felt within your first 6 weeks. Okay. So everybody that is on this and everybody that I invited to the replay, this was your week 1. Week 1 is just making the time, thinking about your dreams. You know, it can be so overwhelming whenever you first start, because there's so many things that are like popping out at you, like, oh my gosh, I have this whole product line to learn, and oh my gosh, there's this training like on boot camp, and oh my gosh, there's so much stuff to do. It can be overwhelming for sure. But if you schedule your time, and if you set aside time, don't try to watch TV while you're doing this. Don't, try to talk to your mom while you're texting people. Take time just in your room or sit down in a coffee shop and really treat this like the business or the job that it is. Because this isn't a job. It's not a job. You don't clock in. You get to choose your own hours, which is amazing. But it also comes with a lot of responsibility, and it comes with a lot of discipline as well. So if you have that hourly schedule set up in place, it's really going to make your life so much easier. And it's going to make you be able to balance things too, because it is a lot whenever you first start. If you haven't already gotten your first 4 customers yet, that should be your number 1 priority. And I think posting and making a live about the product that you like is going to be crucial. So do any of you all have any questions for me and or concerns? I know the biggest thing whenever you first start is fear about what people are going to say, fear about like how people are going to react, like fearful maybe of your dreams, like, oh my gosh, can I do this? Yes, you can. You can. If I was able to do this with my jaw wired shut, in a hospital, you by golly can freaking do this. So, okay. Anybody have any questions? No? Okay, cool. So we're gonna end every newbie circle. We're gonna end in just kind of like a meditation type thing. I don't know what you all believe, but I believe in the universe and how we manifest what we give out into the world. So if you all could close your eyes, and we're just gonna say thank you so much, universe, for bringing us together today, for these wonderful women, the people that are like physically here and the people that are watching on the replay. Thank you for letting our paths cross. Please, thank you for helping me say what I needed to be able to pour into my team, to be able to give them what they need. And also, thank you for helping us get them what they need as well. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for giving us the chance to change lives and to help people, because that's, in the end, that's really what this is all about. We can accomplish our dreams, but it does not mean a thing if we don't help other people accomplish theirs. So thank you. All right, guys. Well, I will see you all next week. Biggest thing, bring someone around to the newbie circle next week. Okay, holler at me, and thank you all so much for tuning in. See you next week.